Everybody. Welcome to Splinterlands TV with me, Holizor. I really wanted to open the stream with just the single words of, is this thing on? Am I here in the right place? Can you hear me? No, I know you can. It's good to have you with us. Thanks for sticking around after Rick on the Mountain and Demore. Nice little double feature for everybody to enjoy this evening. And now I'm here all alone to sit here and bore you with my monotone rambling. And I'm going to do my guild brawls because there's 6 hours left to do it. And if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it. So we've got Unprotected, Little League, all of the splinters except for Life and Death. We can't play... Oh, we can play Jotun, but we can't play Jotun because of rule set. So in the spirit of who's the best 4-mana summoner, continuing on with that previous conversation, I'm going to say that in the context of 4-mana or less creatures, that Obsidian might just be the best summoner because we can roll Mycelia. Can we roll Failed Summoner? Well, I don't even know what league this brawl is. I think it's at... might even be silver, this brawl. So Max, I think you finally got your wish of when silver. Might be right now. So Queen Mycelia is going to do some amplification. Then I need to throw in as much magic damage as possible. I was hoping Dr. Blight was going to be available, but alas, they are not. So I'm just going to shuffle this stuff around. Let's see, am I in a silver fray? What fray is this? Yes, it is. I am in a silver fray. I'm in this one because another one of my guild members took the normal gold and diamond league brawl that I alternate between. So blame my guild members, or blame me for not being quick enough in terms of jumping in. Oh man, I can't play Quora, but they can play Quora. What is this? This is garbage. It's evens with back to basics. So even if they can play Quora, it's not really going to matter all that much. So I'm going to go Jotun since that's not banned. And we're going to blast our way through the enemy team using whatever cheapo ranged stuff we can. Man, it's been such a long time since I've played Silver. I've got no idea what I am doing, what I'm meant to be doing, how I'm meant to be doing it. So many just moments of me being completely brain dead here, I assure you. I'm gonna put the Scavo Chemist in there as a stopgap. Oh, we get to watch a battle. Oh no, it's Jotun v Jotun. But I think I've got more damage. I certainly had more speed. Oh, the dodge. The beautiful dodge. Yeah, I think I'm going to be okay. This is all going to change really dramatically when I get around to the actual ladder play. Because I have found myself stumbled into the Champion League somehow. And I wonder if I can help my team take the top position in this brawl as well through this. Okay, we cannot do a Jotun. It's Poison and Melee Mayhem. It's time for Llama Mage. Go Gadget. Who's going to be our Gladiator? Sneak and Double Strike sounds like a good Gladiator to me. I really hope they don't have a Mylar. That's going to be really annoying and problematic if they do. I'm going to spam that Kron because I know everybody here loves Llama Kron. And yeah, let's hope we get to actually see this one. Oh yes, we do. Oh no. I really hope they don't retaliate against Katarina. You know, never mind that. They've also got Fiona Vixen just, you know, chilling in the winds. which is my downfall. So I don't think victory will be attained here, but who knows? Let's see what Kron can do. He's going to take a lot of damage. Dang. He took all the damage. Alright. At least I didn't put my guild into third position, but I could have. I've already submitted my team for Legendary Wizards. How have we gone for teams submitted? We've got 1, 2, 3 people, 4 people, including me, 5 people, including D-Booster. I haven't entered all teams. Oh no. Oh no. Well, let's keep on trying and making some progress and potentially not hit all the wrong buttons. Alright. Time to go into an enemy arena. And we can't bring our Jotun, but everyone's got return fire, so that is fine by me. I want to bring someone who's got shield. I'm thinking I'm still going to go fire. But that trample makes it tempting to do something different. So if everyone's going to have return fire, let's go Drake of Anorak. It's a pretty crazy team that I'm planning in my brain, because Desert Dragon has a good old trample. We're probably going to miss a whole bunch of attacks. We'll throw in the Gladiator as well. That way we have sort of a full gold foil team. Speed doesn't really bother me all that much at this point. Oh, beautiful. We got that double bloodlust flowing. I think our Gladiator is going to just absolutely banish the entire enemy team. Oh, no. Oh, that's beautiful. That is one of the best games ever. You're right, guys. Silver League is a lot of fun. Maybe I should just aim for Silver League in the future. Forget about this champion stuff. And here comes Butops with 31 viewers. He was hoarding all the Splinterlands TV viewers, but now they will be subjected to my boring voice. Explosive weaponry, close range, 24 mana only. Kind of want to go Aquatus. Feel like it's going to be a bad idea. What do we think of Aquatus? And Spartacus says, Warsaken, say hello. Or is it hello because of the capitalization? I don't know. You see, that's a problem when you can't read. Now, Aquatus or Deep Swimmer or Kelia? Notice I'm not considering Bortus at all. I think it's got to be Kelia. I'm going to channel these Silver League teams that I have no idea how to play. Let's sort out the Bloodlust first. Opportunity, yes. Let's do that. Do we just go with the Demon Shark? Do we channel the powers of the Demon Shark? I just don't submit anything. No. No, Daru. That's not going to happen. Now that you've told me that I'm fighting your guild, I'll be paying even closer attention to whatever I put together. Which still doesn't mean that I'm capable of victory. What? Darkspear doesn't have stun? Oh, what is this? Tower Griffin doesn't have protect? This is all so very absent to what I'm used to. I'm going to throw in Feasting Seaweed, and we'll throw in the Torrent Fiend for protection. Oh no, my Gladiator's going to get destroyed by Blast. Oh no, they're not. Okay, am I going to get to go first? Oh, that's bad. So, did their gladiator get a bloodlust? I think they did. But my gladiator's a higher level. But now it doesn't matter because my attacks are going all over the place. Oh man. That enemy gladiator. So good. Oh, it's going to get trampled. Oh my god, it missed. Equal speed and it missed. Oh my god, what a turn. Oh, you needed to dodge. Oh, that was a great battle. Oh, that was a great battle, but it was a loss. That makes me sad. Could have gone either way with the RNG. Okay, back to basics and Rise of the Commons. So this one, I don't know. What am I gonna do? I think I might just go Jotun because I can. Alright, who's the quickest? One of you. You. Wait, no, you go there because you've got more damage. Supply runner. No, Goblin Chariot will be doing more damage output. I better watch out for Ilthian here, I think. Maybe. Bringing a gladiator makes no sense at all. Who's going to bring us the most health? Yeah, that'll work. Then go with Living Lava. 3 mana left. Lava Spider. Tries to capitalize upon Jotun's powers. Oh, am I ever going to hit this guy? We're about to find out. There's an important hit. There's an even more important hit. Good. Should have no problems now. Although they still have an enormous amount of damage, but I also have an enormous amount of damage. I don't think I've got enough health. No, I'm good. The speed was the key to victory there. Beautiful. Yeah, we don't really have any structure to it. It's first in. Whoever jumps in first gets that fray. But we do have players that tend to occupy specific frays more often than not. This one's spreading fury and lost magic. I'm feeling like I want to do a team that can dodge, but with return fire. So who has a nice little dodge? Oh, I'm not going with the lurker. Chaos Agent. They can do some damage. No, they can't. They can avoid some damage. There's no true strike. Okay. Sure. This is a really tough rule set. At least all my damage is going to be focused except for that Celestial Harpy. Oh no, I didn't bring a Gladiator. And they've got Tatiana Blade. Let's hope we can dodge. We could not do the dodge. And now we're never hitting. Oh man, what a broken card. What an absolutely broken card. How stupidly OP was that in that scenario? Oh my god. Nerf Tatiana Blade. That was just... That was garbage. That was absolute trash. let's watch that again. As a level 1 card, this is a single BCX. Has anyone else seen this Tatiana Blade in a brawl? So it has close range, as well as regular old attacks. It's a neutral, so you can play it with any old thing, combined with the Enrage rule set. The only thing it's got going for it is the fact that it costs 8 mana. I suppose that part of it seems fair. But sweet mercy. That was brutal. Let's take your advice now, Max Macker, and not play any small people in our brawl. Only play the big people. Reverse speed and spreading fury. That is a very contradictory rule set. I think blind is going to be the best option. Whether they go quick or whether they go fast, whether they go slow. Now, from a bloodlust point of view, it's probably going to be best to play Mr. Cleaver Man. And you know what? Even though I talk trash about the Lurker, we're going to use the Lurker. We're also going to use Runemancer Kai. I'd use Sharnus if we could use reward cards, even though it's reverse speed here. But Feasting Seaweed is slow, Watercaller is slow, and River Hallandale is slow. Watercaller, you can go there. That's way too much mana. I got really aggressive there. I'm like, oh, it's letting me select them. What was I doing? Actually, let's get rid of that Feasting Seaweed and return to River Hallandale. Oh, we can't. Okay, let's get rid of the Watercaller instead. And we will return to the Feasting Seaweed. And hope that we don't get destroyed by Opportunity. Although we won't, because we've got Lurker set to absorb all the attacks. Which is bad when you've got a team that's got all of those attacks. We just hope that we can dodge everything. With blind, it's a little bit more useful, but normally, particularly if the opponent's got Kitty available, that's when Lurker is trash. Okay, that worked out well for me. That worked out really nicely and really well for me. So, ending my brawls on a win. That's all my brawl teams in. How did I do? Oh no, I'm not in the top 6. 4 wins, 3 losses, with I believe 1 more battle to be resolved against the Wizards. So 174 to 159. Yeah, it's a pretty good thing, but I don't know if we're going to be able to leapfrog into first. Be ideal if we could. Get about 2 Gladius packs out of this brawl, hopefully. And a bit of SPS. So tier 3 brawl. It's yielding about 70 SPS. So I'd say that most of the guilds in the game are sitting in that tier 3. Now, I was looking at this screen the other day, and I thought I was going slightly crazy because we've got Brawl tier 1 star, then 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 tiers of Brawl here, but this pool is getting divided by 6. Am I crazy, or is there a portion of this which is arithmetically incorrect? Should that not be divided by 5? Is there like no star brawl tiers? Is that possible? Let's go look at the arena. info. So level 1, you need to have a level 1 arena in order to play a brawl, right? And even if you've got that divided by 6, when it comes to the brawl reward pool, you've got 25% distributed between 1 and 2. Then you're up to 45%. Then you find your way to 70%, and you find your way to 100% here. So why are we dividing it by 6 when there's 5 tiers eligible for brawls? Am I mathematically challenged? Or is it not taking the full distribution of the monthly pool? So it's essentially leaving 1/6 that goes back into that monthly pool that like follows on. I don't understand. I don't understand. Help me understand. I mean, I'm not a professional mathematician, but on face value, this seems confusing. Am I confused? Am I wrong? Each tier is divided by 6. Yeah, right. It's the brawl cycles in the month, not for the not amongst these pools. So there's 6 brawl cycles in the month. That makes sense. It'd help if I learnt how to read, right? The answer was right here in front of me. So the total amount for each tier is divided by 6, comma, the average number of brawl cycles in the month. Okay, now it makes more sense. At first I was very confused because that's a monthly pool. The monthly pool is that, which means per brawl cycle you're getting 125k in the top. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Reading is good. Reading is amazing. Everyone should read, and they should read way more than I do. I was just too distracted by this lovely little goblin counting their gold. It's a really nice piece of art there. Yeah, learning how to play Quora is basically just plonk her down and let her do her thing. And then the real wisdom about knowing how to play Quora is knowing that there's a better option than Quora, and that option is 1 Captain Katie. Why? Because they have snipe, and Captain Katie can snipe out Quora before she becomes a threat. So the Katie that I have is level 2. She does 3 damage. And if you look at Quora, it is of course all about positioning. Sure, she's got 12 HP, but if you throw something out with Void, or you get a silence in your team, or Captain Katie gets some other kills before she gets to Quora, you use Quora in first position. Yeah, that could also work. That could also work. I was also super lucky I got a gold foil Captain Katie. Well, I don't know. Don't take your game playing tips from me. I'm the person who said that what's its face was trash. So speaking of trash, it's time for me to play. I'm in Champ 3 somehow, and there's 2 days and 4 hours left in the season. My focus today appears to be death, so that may or may not be prophetic. This is interesting. Silent Summoners and Magic Reflect, so there's only one option. Play the cheapest summoner. I'm going to use Ouster. And immediately I'm like, what has Bloodlust? But I have to remind myself I'm not playing a brawl. So instead, what has Void natively that can go and do some spanking? Or listening to Rick's stream from earlier, I could play Kane with the reflection shield, but I don't know that there's enough mana to get away with this. But let's try it, and let's hope that they don't bring a sneak. Because if they bring a sneak, that's going to be really bad. Oh, this could actually work quite well. You know, apart from the fact that we're about to die completely. And we're dead. If Kane had more health. Well, it was Silent Summoners. So Alster was more of a, it's okay, buddy, you don't have to be silenced. Your ability is here anyway. Everything about everything I do is wrong. Have you not understood the way I play this game? Badly. That's what I enjoy. Alright, we have broken arrows. So this is where Alster would shine. But instead, we could go Fernheart, but that's sort of not the point of this rule set. We could go maybe Lux or Yasik. Maybe. I was considering Jotun with magic, but then I feel like Llama Mage is going to be a threat. What has magic reflect? Surely there's something I can leverage that has magic reflect. Let's go Almo. Now we're just going to spam all of the magic. It's a pity. Yeah, Caledon can come along. I'm going to get wrecked by my Cilia here, aren't I? No? Wraith would like to have a word instead. Yasik was probably the better choice. But hey, I'm looking forward to the giant killer of Jin Inferni working absolute magic against the Lurker. I'm not looking forward to attempting to kill the Lurker twice. Oh, that repair is just dirty. Absolutely dirty. I feel dirty for playing this team. There we go. See you later. Yes, we're going to have to do it again. Now, why are you constantly taking 0 damage? Ah, reflection shield. That would be why. Oh, that's the worst ever. But you know what? I still have faith in good old Ifrit Elder, because they actually don't have all that much damage left. Sure, I don't have a heal. Sure, they have a cleanse, and now I'm stunned to death. And I've already ended the game, but I still like those cards. I still like them. I'm just gonna go off camera for a little bit and weep, if that's okay with you guys. Yeah, I know. Void shield. But it was also coupled with that reflection shield, stopping the blast from allowing me to knock down the door. Okay, we have Equalizer and Thorns. It's Dallin time. And it's Leeching of the Lifetime, and I really hope... Oh, good, Green Splinter's not available. I am just playing whatever I want. Everything else be damned. Right. Am I going to go with an Amplify? Yes, because everyone's going to have Thorns. That makes sense. And then for my 1 mana, we'll throw Thorosa in. And we'll throw Corpse Fiend in. Life Sapper. Oh no. Oh no, who did I kick out of my team? Only the most important Weeding Warrior. Throws can go second. Life Sapper can go there. Bonesmith can go there. Corpse Fiend is the sneak guard. Let's go, Dallin. Concerned about Fire Splinter here with Antminers, Antoid Platoon, etc. But, if I'm destined to lose, I'll just lose, right? That's how the game works. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm at peace with the team that I've selected. I mean, I'm gonna take an absolute beating from all of their ranged attacks. But I'm super pleased about the cripple. This is gonna be a loss. And just quietly, if you're playing this enemy team, would you not bring Murdhampier? Because I feel like Murdhampier would be obsessively OP in this situation. Okay, we are destined to die. Alright, this is bad. That's 3 losses in a row. If I lose more of these points, I may have to just give up for the season. It might be time. Have I finally been defeated? I think maybe. We had a little chat amongst the streamers over the weekend, and I was saying to the people who were on that little chat amongst the streamers that I'm very, very strongly considering just delegating my cards out to some lucky person, and then in my stream just studying every single one of their matches and being the sort of person who sits there with a proverbial glass of wine or a bottle of beer or whatever, and just, you know, considering, where did I go wrong? When did I lose my ability to actually play effective teams? At what point did I suffer from the mental ailments that prevented me from winning matches? And I think it was the introduction of the Silent Summoners rule set. That's probably the mile marker in the highway of Splinterlands, where I fell off the wagon. I think that's where. Now, speaking of Silent Summoners, that's what I have to contend with here. We've got Sungazer, who looks rather appealing over here in this corner. And with it being Silent Summoners, I might go with Life Splinter. I'll go with the Infiltrator for a sneak. I'll stack that with a Stitch Leech. I need something that's somewhat resistant to sneak in my back line. Might go the Naga Assassin. And we'll throw the Conjurer in the front. Lens Master with a blind. Maybe we'll trigger some of the Watchakajiggers, the backfires on Naga Assassin. Oh my god, look at that. It's a very similar team composition. Oh goody, my blind was effective, and now my blind is dead. But they also brought a blind, but they brought it via the blinding reflector. Interesting. Cripple's a good way to get through it. Oh, couldn't do it. Now you're very fragile, Infiltrator. I cannot catch a break today. It's a very similar team. Will my Dr. Blight be able to withstand? No. Of course they won't. Okay, well, that's over. This feels like the longest losing streak ever. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a Ripex 4. And it's making me truly believe that I don't belong here. We've got Noxious Fumes, Unprotected. Feels like it's time for Llama, but we should really go with something that has immunity instead. What has immunities? Life Splinter has immunities, but Life Splinter also relies on shields. But with broken armor, we throw an Ilthian in. And then we go Conjurer. Counter the Jotun, maybe. We can spam Triarch. Triple Triarch. Then we have 16 mana left. That's a lot of mana. Kralis has immunity. Don't know how I feel about this. Glad they don't have a snare. I forgot to bring Amplify. No, I didn't. I remembered. Thank you, Vanatcore. This could be interesting if Kron ends up hitting. I mean, the first strike is going to be protected. But I don't know. I feel like this might be a victory. Come on. It's sort of like, why am I cheering for them to actually hit me for? What's concerning is the poison has not penetrated Kron's Divine Shield. Now we've gotten through it. Okay. Oh, good. It was a miss. I was hoping it was going to be a hit so we could get some decent damage in on him. Oh, isn't it interesting? We might just win. It's a nice little war of attrition we've got going on here. I would love it for Pellicle Conjurer to strike the killing blow with a reflected magic, but that is not what ended up happening. Okay, good. First victory of the day. It only took me 4 battles. Now I'm feeling confident and sassy. And then immediately it's weak magic, which makes me want to go with piercing, but blue splinter is available. That means there's many other piercing abilities available. Let's go with Camilla. Let's go with blue splinter. I'd like a Murdhamp here. I'd like a Desert Dragon. I'd like to repair our friends. I think I'd like a Tidebiter. I'd also like an Angelic Mandarin and a Torrent Fiend. Okay, I'm gonna have trouble hitting. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna have a delightful time. Thanks, Murdhampier. Now, the question is, am I going to live long enough for that to be effective? Yes, I am. Oh, the miss on the second position, though. That was really frustrating. At least we haven't been afflicted yet. Okay, go Gadget Trample. Oh, so much miss. Well, good, but we're afflicted now. Okay, we're a winner. Somehow. Goodbye, Desert Dragon. We'll miss you. Excellent news. What a great victory. 79,000. reward points for that one. Beautiful. 2 in a row. I'm unstoppable. Or am I? Fog of War. Keep your distance. What a crummy combination of rule set. I feel like it's got to be between Quicks and Fifth Bar, but I'm gonna say Fifth Bar because it's more fun to say. Who's gonna have the most speed? Actually, Fernheart could be a good choice here as well. Is that going to be too much, the Centauri Mage? Possibly not. Geez, where's all the armor? I feel like armor is a bit of a requisite for this sort of team composition. It is 18 mana though, so it could just easily be Lamacron. That's pretty easily beaten though. Or is it? Or is it Obsidian Cron? Do I go Lamacron? Oh, yeah, that might actually be a good idea. Slipspawn can come in with a taunt. And Chaos Agent can... no point, because it's already got phased by the Summoner. Triage... Acid Shooter, I don't know. Chaos Agent... Nah, let's just do Lamacron. Or they're not going to have Last Stand. Bernhardt, Runemance. Oh no. Oh, this felt like a good idea at the time. It was a very short time. And then guess who the enemy played? Kitty Elmo. Note to self, look at the enemy's cards before diving headlong into battle. And now we've got 12 mana, and the enemy team says nothing, basically. So, Llama plus creature persists. 5 mana. Tortoise and Chief, let's go. Look, it even matches with Boomburst's turtle emote. Perfect. Absolute perfection. We couldn't write this better if it were a novel. I shall drown my sorrows with water. Let's see what's going to happen next. How badly am I going to lose? Pretty badly. Alright, so they've got 5, potentially 7 damage that they're going to hit us with. Boomburst, a good job. 50k channel points. No small feat. Congratulations. You will hear aggro to read your voice, but you'll hear me read it now 5 times. Boomburst. 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 I've lost count. Boomburst. Boomburst. This is actually looking quite good. It's a victory. I attribute that entirely to Boomburst's Town Hall shoutout, which they've redeemed. It's going to be a bit of a wait, though. No Town Hall this week, due to the holidays in America, I think. Great emote. Fail winning. That was a fail win by me. It was like, I'm just going to play this. Am I going to win? Yes, I did. Don't know how. But that's all that matters. It's the victory that counts, not the mode of the victory. Okay, I'm back in the queue now. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling the itch to open up some packs lately. Just, I've got all the Chaos Legion cards maxed, but I'm sitting on so many packs, I feel like I should open some. But at the same time, I feel like I should wait until the other summoners are released before I open the packs. Because I've got enough potions to open about 120 packs, so I feel like I should open packs, but at the same time, it's like, maybe I shouldn't open packs. Meanwhile, in reality, Spreading Fury and Explosive Weaponry. So we want to look for some nice people with some nice blast shields. I think I'm going to go with a Quadus, much to everyone's disdain here. We'll go the Tidebiter and Demon Shark. Now we're going to search for more blast shields, which are annoyingly called reflection shields. And Watercaller can come along. Venatcore at this point doesn't feel all that hyper useful. Rinmancer feels really useful. And we're going to also throw Phantom of the Abyss in. It's a bit of a stopgap. Then for 7 mana, I think we need the other reach, because we want the blind in here to try and make them miss some more, so backfire happens. I mean, that looks sort of like what they've gone with as well. God, that's a lot of Demoralize. It's a lot of Void. That's not going to be very helpful for me either. Could you please stop that, Deep Lurker? It's not very nice. Well, the backfire seems to be a tiny bit effective. Oh, that's disgusting. That trample. That was completely disgusting. Yeah, I am not winning from this point. Unless Runemancer Kai can do something absolutely incredible. She doesn't have phase, so she's going to get constantly hit by everybody. Oh, ouch, the poison. So much ouch. Well, let's at least try to get to that second potion. This hasn't been a very productive stream in terms of building my rank. But this is a rule set I can get behind. Thorns Stampede. Alright, we would like to purchase a reflection shield. And there are many options available to us. That's our Fire Splinter reflection shields. What about our Death Splinter reflection shields? Yes. This feels safe. In fact, 3/4 of my team is conducted of reflection shields, but then I've got no actual mana to put a proper team together because all of it is very expensive. We're already going to have heal. It's probably going to be too late for a resurrection by the time we get to that point. Now, the opponent is probably going to play the Lurker, so I'm just going to go with Old Faithful Desert Dragon. So we can do some sort of kapow, kachang, kapow hit. If they bring opportunity, I'm going to be in a lot of pain, so I'm also going to bring an opportunity of my own. Helps that that one comes with a speed. We will throw that in there, and then we'll throw in a silence. Okay, I'm not confident about my effectiveness here, but at least I've managed to save Kane from the initial Leer of the Dark opportunity via the Corpse Fiend, which is somewhat okay news. But in other news, I have no team left. The pain is enormous. It's unmeasurable and it's constant. Yet it only happens when I play Splinterlands. It did take me, what, 4 losses in a row to get 2 wins in a row, so another couple of losses. Then I might get there. Maybe. 36 mana, Spreading Fury, Stampede. Can't roll the double Stampede in any of these teams. Oh, actually, yes, I can. Let's roll a double Stampede. Wizard of Eastwood. Here's the Oaken Behemoth. Here's a Grund. Almost not going to help us at all if that's our enemy's choice. What can help us? Blind, maybe? Is there any blinds? Oh, come on, filter. Filter. Oh, there's a few blinds available. One of them even comes with a triage. But I feel like the armor removal is going to be better. Is there any swiftness? Too expensive. Any slows? Couple of options. Grog is really risky. Super risky. It's probably not what I want to play. It's definitely not what I want to play. Okay, what's going to help us with Enrage? Extra speed, so let's go Lux. Let's go with Life. Let's be sensible and throw Almo out. And then we'll throw Blast Shield in. And everything else I'm going to play is going to be opportunistic. True Strike, a slow. There's more slow where that came from. Time Mage. And 11 mana. You know what, Uriel? I'll give you a shot, Uriel. You only need to hit Almo once or twice, maybe. This is not going to go well. I mean, the return fire might work out okay, but it's not looking that way. Yeah. I make bad decisions. Why do you guys come here to watch me make bad decisions? I need to know. I need essays in the chat. Yeah. It puts my suffering to an end quicker, Boomburst, which is what really matters. Okay, let's head into battle again. And if I lose this, I am going to probably open up some packs. And then, given how bad our luck has been, we're going to get 5 commons per pack. And we will cry so much. Okay, we've got Dragon, Death, everything available, but no magic and reverse speed. So we want return fire. And we want to be nice and slow. Let's go old school. Well, old school for modern at least. We're going to go with the shield bearer. Although we could go kitty and just go low. Look, we're going to hit anyway. But I'm not going to do that. Stitch Leech. Are they going to have anything that's... Is there any affliction? Why is that search box not working? I think Runeslinger is going to be pretty important. Because Earth is going to be the only other splinter with an affliction. So if I then roll with... It's only one triage available. That's upsetting. And counter to the strategy that I'd like to play. It also means Kralis is not available, which destroys my plan. My plan was going to be to have immunity in the front and then shield bearer at the back. So let's dump the triage. Let's throw Evangelist out instead. That way Stitch Leech gets a nice boost. 12 mana is a lot of mana. Let's go Sandworm and hope they don't bring Force Field. I don't know what this team is. I don't know what possesses me to play it. But here I am. They did not bring Force Field. They have a Blast. They have a Piercing. They do not have a Shatter. And they don't have a Cripple. But they do have a Return Fire. So I believe my Cripple is going to appropriately cripple their shield bearer. And the good news is I don't have to kill it twice. In fact, I don't have to kill anything on their team twice because they didn't bring a Resurrect. My sneak is functioning correctly. And they didn't bring, well, they couldn't have brought any magic along. So the Infinity of Repair is going quite well at this moment. Oh boy, I'm glad that I won this one. But hey, Sandworm can do anything, so I wasn't going to count myself in with the victory until I saw that screen. And now I have. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 victories in 32 minutes. And 11% ECR. How bad am I? On a scale of 1 to 10, insert your numbers in the chat. Earthquake, explosive weaponry. We want heavy snares, and we also want blast shields. But possibly things that are flying machines with immunity. Okay, I think it's going to be Quicks plus water. We're going to throw the Dragon Spirit is what I was looking for. Tidebiter, Whelpherder, Bandit. This feels like a somewhat appropriate team right now. Unfortunately, I'm just shy of having enough mana to throw that Dragon Jumper in. So sorry, Bandit. No, actually, Whelpherder, you can go away instead. Now, I don't have a snare. Oh, this is such a challenge now. Actually, I do have a snare. Dragon Jumper. So it's slightly less of a challenge. 2 mana for something that might be flying. Let's go with the Pixie. Hope for the best. I don't see numbers in the chat. I see a yellow card. It's my first warning before I get sent off the field. Let's see what happens here. It'd be interesting if there was a card system in Splinterlands, you know, beyond the actual cards that we play. There's a bit of a pun. Yeah, words and stuff and things. Man, I hate Bakjira. Would have been so much more effective to have brought along Snipey-Doo, man. Grenadier. That's what I was thinking of. But unfortunately, even if I did bring the Grenadier along, I don't think I would have stood much of a chance. That triage is being quite debilitating at this moment. Ouch. Ouch. I can't do any damage. Too many cards. Yep. Alright, I'm going to open a couple of packs. But before I do that, I am going to jump into the shop. And I'm going to send some vouchers to the Hive engine. And I'm going to trade my vouchers for packs. And then I'm going to open up that many packs. So I'm just jumping on my other monitor now. Jumping into Hive engine. Why are you not doing a thing? Okay. Oh, now it's doing a thing. Okay, I think my vouchers will get me about how many packs? What sort of pack should I get? Should I get Chaos Legion packs? I could get maybe an Untamed pack? No, Chaos Legion. Alright. That way I suppose I get the most packs. I get the most pack for buck. So let me swap my vouchers for Hive. So if anyone cares at this point, my 500 vouchers got me 199 Hive. Straight in the liquidity pool. Waiting. Alright. Tokens. Chaos. Looks like I can get 33 packs straight off the market. No, I can't. I really wish the market button worked. I really do. This is a slow and painful process happening on my other monitor, only because I am cognitively challenged right at this moment. Okay. How many packs is that? 36, 37. We can squeeze in 37 packs. Sounds good to me. Now, convert 38, Hive Engine, deposit. I know I've got a stupid amount of Chaos Legion packs, but I feel like I want to open the ones that I got off Hive Engine. So that's what I'm going to do. That's why I'm bringing them in. Wait for them to land. Here they are. Let's refresh the mana well. And then I'm going to probably open 15, but I want to do them one by one because I enjoy pain and suffering. Unless we get something really awesome, then I may keep going. So what's in this first pack? It's a double rare. Chaos Knight's good. Kulu Swim Hunter no one cares about. Disintegrate is good. Nice. Thaddeus Brood. We got ourselves a summoner. And we got a Pelacort Arbalist. So that's not awful. Good start with a summoner. Would have been nice if it sparkled in the gold color. But it did not. Okay, what have we got now? Oh, another 2 rare pack. We're ahead of the RNG right now. But the RNG didn't give us very great cards there. Oh, nice. Another summoner. And a Mycelic Infantry. So 2 packs. 2 summoners. I'm not angry at this juncture. However, anger is one of those things that can continue to grow. Can simmer and boil. Well, this one's just an average pack. But Goblin Psychic is not an average card. Neither is Scavo Chemist. I feel like they're pretty good. Okay. So we couldn't go summoners forever. But we'll see what comes next. I feel like I should get 1 legendary at some point. It's not in this pack. I like Hill Giant. I like Venari Knifer. I don't think I like Radiated Brute. Lava Spiner? What's this? Regal Periton. I think that's the weakest pack so far. Even though I like those cards. Let's keep going. We're in Hunt of Gold. Okay. Ooh, triple rare. What are the odds that we get 3 summoners? Probably very low. Goblin Tower isn't a summoner. Kelia is a summoner. Celestial Harpy isn't a summoner, but they may as well be a summoner. They're that good. So that wasn't bad either. We seem to be getting a few summoners. What's next? Oh, it's Bug Standard Town. Oh, it would have been nice to get a Gold Goblin Psychic. Thaddeus, wow. These summoners are seeming to be quite common for me right now. I don't mind this at all. It's been so long since I've opened packs. Okay, is it going to be a summoner? No. It's a Regal Periton. Supply Runner, Swim Hunter, Silent Shovey. I want to get a legendary or a gold. One of the two. Okay, what's in this pack? Oh, we got an epic. What have we got? What have we got? It's Grund. Just a regular old Grund, though. Somehow I think I would have preferred a summoner. What would you guys prefer to get? A Grund or a summoner in a pack? I'd take the summoner. Okay. Bog standard, but then not so bog standard. But I've already got a max gold foil Chaos Knight, so that sort of takes away some of the joy for me. And a Life Sapper. I like the Life Sapper. I think they're a solid card. Alright, I'm going to get down to a nice round number on my packs. So I'll go until there's 4,300 packs left. Because really, I did promise myself that I was going to keep the packs until all of the cards were airdropped. What's this epic going to be? Is it going to be another Grund? No, Dux Paragon's probably better than a Grund. They've definitely got more utility. They're harder to counter. Deep Lurker's not a bad drop either. Honestly, happiest about the Deep Lurker instead of the Spellsmith. But Dax is also a good little draw card there. Okay. Considering I got rid of vouchers for these, I don't think I can complain very much. I would have probably gotten better value if I took the voucher money to the market and bought cards. But this is more fun. River Nymph, Harpy, another Deep Lurker, Silent Charvi. That's actually a solid pack. All of those 4 cards are pretty big staples. So these Chaos Legion packs, they have good cards in them, you know? They're not absolute terrible things. But yeah, this is a good one. We got we beat the odds. There's a Goblin Tower Rare, Molten Ash Golem. Oh, nice. Another Dax Paragon. Excellent. And we'll keep on digging and having a look. Okay. This one is the averagest pack ever. Unless this is a gold foil summoner. Nope. It's just a boring Molten Ash Golem. I'm going to open 12 more at this point. See what we end up finding. Another bog standard pack. Cruel Cephalopod's pretty decent. What are you? My Silic Infantry. Alright. 11 more. And we'll see what comes out of this pack. Another bog standard. I'm sort of begging these cards not to go gold, so in my brain it increases the chance of this one to go gold, but not to be. 10 more. 10 more. What will we get? I love that animation. It's probably the most satisfying card opening animation that there is. It's a double rare. Oh, why? Why a flying squid? Why did it have to be you? Now it's not going to be either of these. Slip Spawn. Cursed Wendigo. That's pretty good. I mean, solid, solid, solid. Really useful. If we're talking about the cards in terms of a tier list, which is what I was doing. Alright. What's coming out of this? Ooh. Ooh, 3 rares. Don't go gold. Good. 10 Year Striker. Demon Shark, could you? No, you didn't go gold. Regal Periton. Didn't go gold either. Why are they always the commons that go gold? I have the potions. Hey, Junior Smith, welcome. Yeah, I think I need good luck. Haven't had much of it in battle today. That's another bog standard pack. Although, not so bog standard Deep Lurker and Silent Sharpie. Oh, and look at that. Ah, the Summoner, the cherry on the top, and it's obsidian. Alrighty. What's in here? Should use this as like the basis of a silver only deck. Okay, we got a bog standard pack here. Lava Spider. Ugh. Oh, why is it the Carrion Shade? It's like the worst thing to go gold. Alright, what are you? My Select Slip Spawn. Stitch Leech is good. Carrion Shade is kind of like, hello? Why are you here? What do you do? And what do we have here? Another double rare. It's gonna give another gold foil Carrion Shade. Are you serious? I was gonna say it's gonna be this one that'll go gold. Okay. Well, Thaddeus Brood is pretty good. And okay, I take back everything about this pack being trash when I flip that gold Carrion Shade, because that's a double summoner pack, which is really, really nice. But 5 more packs. I've lost count of how many I've opened now. But I don't think I'm going to be getting a legendary. And even less likely a gold foil legendary. Yep. Bog standard pack. We're going to get a gold foil common probably. No. 10-year striker. I feel like I need to learn how to use 10-year striker, because every time I use one, I feel like I get destroyed by it, but every time my opponent uses it, I feel like I get destroyed by it. Two at the same time. This is not good. It's another bog standard. Okay, what are you? Tarsa? Hello? Oh, she didn't go gold. They said 2 at the same time is good. Okay. What about 200? No, I'm not going 200. I don't have enough potions for that. 2. And then there'll be the final 1. That way I'll have a nice round figure. Oh, Boom Burst. There's a legendary here. And there's an epic here. What is this? What is this witchcraft? I feel like we've got a clip coming on here. Chemist, Chaos Knight. Watch the cards surrounding this to be gold. Time Mage is great. Hardy Stonefish, Swim Hunter, Burning Reflector. Gem Meteor is not the epic I expected, but what's the legendary going to be? What are you? Jin Murray, a Jin Muriat, and it didn't go gold. But one of my favorite legendaries, look at that. I just love the little shaky animation. If we were opening them in an isolated fashion, I wouldn't be mad, particularly with this top set of 5, because River Nymph, Time Mage, and Jin Murray are pretty good. I would have been a bit more upset with that particular row of cards. All right, let's open this one, then I'll be down to a round figure of 4.3 packs, which I've held for a very, very long time now. Okay, what's in this one? It's just an average pack, but with above average cards, and again the 10-year striker. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Let's go have a look at what we just grabbed out of that. So there was a couple of Chaos Knights, so they're 80 cents. The Carrion Shades at 29 cents. So that's pretty much it for the gold foils that I got out of that particular thing. Now, in terms of the legendary, we got a Jin Murray for $3.93. So that one probably paid for itself, that individual pack. The Gruns, $1.55 for a single one. So what are the packs going for? $1.84. So Grund paid almost for itself. Gem Meteor did not. And if we have a look at the rares, Demon Shark at 52 cents. What does the Celestial Harpy go for? 20 cents. That feels cheap. What about you, Obsidian? $1.75. So that's just shy of a pack as well. Now let's just have a quick look. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 summoners out of that. And how many packs did I open? I'm going to have to go to my Peak Monsters Explorer. Let's have a look. Okay, Peak Monsters Switch account. I have too many Splinterlands accounts. My Explorer. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 packs with 8 summoners. So 33% of my packs had a summoner in them. That's not bad. Out of 24 packs. Now I'm super curious to see what the value of those packs actually came out to be. So 47 cents, definitely not ahead. This probably broke even here. That did not break even. That did not break even. That one broke even, but it was a double summoner pack with a gold foil. This one did not break even. This one did break even. The Obsidian and the Deep Lurker and the Silent Sharpie probably carried that one. This one did not break even. This one did, probably on the back of Cursed Windiku and the gold flying squid. That's a no. That's a no. That's also a big no. That's a no. That's another no. That's another no. That's another no, even though the quality of cards in that pack is pretty high. That one is also a not quite. That's a definitely nowhere near it. That one's almost. That one is a yes. But why? How much is Kellier going for? $2.67. So you get a Kellier in a pack. You instantly end up breaking even there, apparently. There, we did not make it either. Nor there. Nor there. And nor there. Hey, Bordel. Yes, there's always a pattern present. Constantly and forever, there's a pattern present. So if I jump in here and have a look at my single BCX cards, there's a couple of rewards in here as well. The question is, how much power did I gain from that? And yeah, there's a couple of days worth of reward cards in there as well. A couple of days worth of reward cards, and however many packs it was that I just opened. Apparently it's 152 cards. Where does it tell me? 2,885 power. So that's not a lot, but at the same time, it's also not a complete polished deck by any means at all. I'm gonna send these over to my holding account, and then we're going to chuck those up on the rental market. Switch back to the other one. For rent, no. Delegated, no. Select all. And everything at the lowest price. So that's adding 40 DEC a day, potentially. Probably not going to happen. Probably not going to pay for itself in a very long period of time. But my rental account is doing quite okay on its own, considering the number of cards that are on there. 21,000 DEC per day in terms of rentals. That's following me going in and combining a whole bunch of cards to optimize their levels and stuff. And I wonder what is the most sought after card. So for rent, yes. Delegated, yes. So it seems like the most popular card in my collection currently, for some reason, is a Zenith Archer. Single BCX going for 4.8 DC a day. That feels a little bit higher than what it should be. Let's compare that to the market. Yeah, it is a little bit higher than the rest of the market. Well, I'll be grateful for whoever's renting that one from me. There's quite a few, like what looks like to be just absolute anomalies in here, which is interesting to say the least. But enough of peak monsters. I'm keen to go see the actual in-game market and look at some of the cards that I've coveted for some time to see whether or not it's worth jumping in and grabbing them at this point. And then I get to this sort of point on the scroll and I'm like, yeah, it's not bad, like $30 for a gold foil legendary, but at the same time it's a lot of DC. It's not a lot of actual money relative to what I get paid in my day job, but in terms of DEC, it ends up being quite a bit in terms of that. And even more so in SPS. So probably nothing I'd grab there that jumps out at me as an overwhelming bargain. Don't know if Jinra Nova could be considered a bargain as an epic at $3. Seems cheap. I mean, a max gold foil epic for $28 seems like exceptional value. Let's have a look. If I sort these by power, it's going for 38 DC on the rental market. What about a regular one? Wow, that's taking a bit longer to load. Sort by power. That's going for 25 DC per day on the rental market. But what about if I wanted to max one of these? That's very confusing because there's so many. I don't know, I should be using like Monster Market or Peak Monsters or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like June Renova might be finding a home in my collection right about now. I'm even doing it through the in-game market. Because I do like Jin Renova. I feel like that's pretty good. And I almost feel like I want to grab a second one. Almost. Do I want to get a second one? I should, but I feel like I should. It's a really good card. It's going to remain really useful. Yeah, let's do it. It's shopping spree time. 2 Renovas. 2 max Renovas. Okay. I need to calm down now, don't I? No, I don't. It's enough Renovas, though. Or is it? Do I just clean out the market of Renovas? I could do that. Oh, well, I wouldn't want to do that all the way through. But no, I'm not going to do that. If I was going to accumulate a gold foil rare, what would it be? Crystal Smith, maybe. It's the only Chaos Legion healing card that Life Splinter gets that has heal as a single BCX. I think that they would rent quite well. Wow, that rents horribly. For a level 6 card, 60 EC a day. What about the regular variant? We'll wait some time for it to load. Probably also not as great. Oh, $1.86 for a near max one. $2.15. Oh my god, that's so cheap. I'll take those two. Man, so many bargains. So many bargains available. Yeah, let's look at regular foils. Across the board. What about you guys? What are cards that jump out at you that you think would be awesome to get more of? I mean, $2.15 for a max rare. That's so cheap. So very, very cheap. Vampire Stalker feels interesting, but probably not. Yeah, what about Rift Watches? Surely there's some good stuff in Rift Watches. Oh, I was only looking at rares. I wasn't looking at the everythings. Suppose I just want like pack-based stuff. I don't want to be looking at reward cards. So Chaos Legion. What about neutrals? Neutrals I feel like are always underappreciated. Wow, Chaos Agent is holding a commanding value. 20 cents for a common. It's keeping up with Venari Spellsmith. Think about that. That's crazy. Zenith Archer looks pretty crazy as well for a rare. And then Battering Ram is just like a zoomp, a league of its own. So a max Chaos Agent is going to be about $80 at 20 cents per BCX. What about in gold foil form? Because I think it's 38 cards. Yeah, 38 cards. Brain hurts too much. A Chaos Agent is an excellent card as well. Grenadier has done an amazing job. What was a reward card? No, it was a dice card. Why did I think Grenadier was a reward card? What foolish land have I come from? They're just absolute staple. I'm going to be really sad when they drop out of modern rotation. Tower Griffin, $3.20. That's a crazy value for a card that I felt was really underappreciated in Untamed, but their neutral protect, so useful. What are you doing here, Lurker? Like, look, it's only slightly more expensive than the Tortoisan Chief. It's only, what, 30% more expensive than a Tortoisan Chief, proving how much of a better card Tortoisan Chief is than the Lurker. How does that translate to regular foil? It's, what, 5 times the price? 6 times the price-ish. I'm just trashing on cards right now because I feel like I can. But in all seriousness, if I want to... Because I'm thinking about the land expansion. I have 116 plots of land and I'm going to need cards to look after that land. And I feel like there's going to be nothing better than neutral cards to look after land. That is my feeling about things. What about what neutrals? Oh, Rusty Android, you're still hanging around. What a champ. So many of these Rusty Androids got burnt. Look at the circulation. It's 60,000. The same era of reward cards for common. What was in the same era as Rusty Android? Creeping Ooze was in the same era as Rusty Android. So you've had 16,000 Rusty Androids burnt versus Creeping Ooze. Creeping Ooze being a pretty useful card. And they're 14 cents. Oh, I was hoping there was going to be like some complete combined versions, but 505 to max them out. Oh, we got a Quora versus Katie battle. I'm into it. Let's grab that link. Grab a new browser tab. Let's watch it. Oh, that's going to be brutal. Amplified Magic Reflect. Are you sharing it because you're winning? Oh my god. Failed Summoner is going to destroy Captain Katie. No, not as much as I had thought. Nice snipe there, though. Oh, no, Quora's going to run away with this. Good job to the Goblin Psychic stealing your kill. Oh, the miss. It's a shame that Dax didn't have Affliction here. Because, I'd really fancy Dax to win that. But, no, Quora is absolutely ridiculous. Imagine if we could buy Quoras on the market. What do you think a Quora would cost? I think they'd be worth quite a bit. I think they'd be quite sought after if they were on the market. So I guess that now makes me think about I'm going to just jump on over to probably Monster Market and see what we can grab to add to my collection. And I think I'll have a look at some gold and stuff. I wish there was a filter for out of print. I guess I can do that by looking at promo cards. Man, promo cards are not cheap. I have a 43-inch monitor in front of me. So I have a 27-inch portrait monitor, a 43-inch 4K monitor, and then another 27-inch portrait monitor. I think I have a photograph of my setup in one of my vlogs. Otherwise, give me just a second and I will find an image of my setup and put it up on screen. Because yeah, it's a big one, and I really hope this doesn't unplug my camera. So here we go. We're turning around. There's the there's my PC, and there's the light. Don't look into the light. Don't no, stop it, chat. Don't go into the light. But yeah, there's monitor 1, which has Twitch chat and OBS on it. There is monitor 2, and there is my hand for scale. Here is a Sharpie for you American types for scale. And then we move along and along, and there's the reflection of the ring light for my other light, and there's my other monitor. So yeah, it's a and hello, here is my face again. It's a large monitor, and it's sitting up on a stand because I have my oh god, you're going to see my desktop. Oh look, a keyboard. Now we're upside down. We've got my work laptop that sits under there, and then my other laptop, personal laptop, which sits underneath a little stand that I built. So I've got quite the little man cave. And yeah, I could take over the world from this seat. Certainly, I'd love to. And then behind me is where my wife's PC lives, which is sitting on top up there. So this room is all of the technology in the world. It's so nice in winter because with the computer on and the monitor on and all the sound effects and stuff, yeah, it's pretty nice and pretty good. It's a good time. I like my little setup. It's like a dedicated room. And then the other thing that I have in here, which lives over here, is, and I'll just swap my camera using OBS. There you go. Is I have a steering wheel, which I do sim racing with as well. And you can see that little archway over there. That is my cat sitting inside of a basket. She's asleep and she's adorable. So yeah, welcome to the tour of my room that I spend most of my life in because I also work from home. And this is the home office. So yes. Now back to looking at cards. What am I gonna do? I want to get cards at the moment because I regret opening those packs. I feel like I should have swapped those vouchers for DEC and then just gotten cards. I feel like I would have gotten better value, but that wasn't as entertaining, right? I think promo cards are out of my price range for single BCX in gold. Now beta cards might be interesting. Especially, let's look at some neutral beta cards. Wow, Peaceful Giant commands an enormous price. I used to have a max gold foil pixie once upon a time. I used to. I'm too sad to do the maths on what that would be worth now. Certainly was worth much less than that when I had my max gold foil pixie. I think they were worth $7 per card. And I think I sold it for less than that. Now throw it in the chat, Max. We'll look at how good Quora is. It wasn't enough to Quora plus it's like Quora v Quora. It's like the ultimate in OP-ness, right? Now alpha cards, how are they going? Oh my good god, they are commanding an enormous price. They are ridiculous. I remember when single BCX alphas were like $3 or $4, but we're talking years ago now, 3 or 4 years ago. That's absolute craziness. What about if we're not looking at gold foil ones? You see here, I feel like there's a bit more reasonableness and a bit more sanity going on. But then when you consider how many cards you need to combine something, and of course the flesh golem, that max flesh golem on the market there. I'm surprised Matt hasn't swiped that one up. Naga Warrior was a great card. I really loved Naga Warrior. Man, now I'm starting to miss wild. I've still got my wild cards, just I don't have all of them. And I certainly don't have very many of these. Not anymore. What about beta legendaries? I feel like people have started to collect these again. Hydra was a beta card. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. What about beta neutrals? Instead of just looking at those rewards. Raging Impaler is one of those cards. I always thought it was really, really good. Oh, that's for rent, not for sale. I was like, what? 17 DC? I'll take it. But that's a rental card. $6 per BC times 46. That's a very quick leap in price from $6 per BCX up to $35 per BCX. But that's not sorted the right way. There we go. $6 through to... Yeah, it's still a fair bit of market depth to get down there. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Some of these cards that you pretty much never see. Unlike Elven Cutthroat, I felt like I saw this card all the time when I was playing in Wild League. It feels like it should basically be a Life Splinter card. Deck per BCX. Cheapest ones. $176 DC per day for a maxed one. That's pretty impressive, considering you could have probably maxed one of these cards for like 100 BCX, 100 DC back in the day. Okay, so nothing I want in alpha beta. Promos. I always thought Electric Eels was pretty good. Mermaid Healer is really good. We're talking about Minotaur Warlord before. Blast, Magic Reflect, Return Fire, combine that with Mylor. So tasty. I actually don't have a Mylor maxed. What's Mylor going for these days? Could this be the moment that I make a terrible mistake? Or an awesome mistake? Mylor's still quite pricey for just a one-off max. At $11 per BCX times by 115, it's like 1.3k, which is crazy, crazy, crazy. But I do believe I have some Mylors on my other account. Question is, how many? How many would I need? My cards. Mylor. Let's go see. How many BCX is that? 79. So 115 takes 79. 36 BCX is what I need. So Buy 12 are still 400 bucks. That feels like too much. So it would be, there's 31, there's 36. What would it be? Yeah, it's 446 bucks. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, what about rewards? Rewards, golds. And there is a cool here's reward cards. Yeah, I'm using Google to find this. A cool tool that Kyokit's member of the Splinterlands community put together. And if you don't know about this tool, it shows you how many reward cards, hope that's big enough, are left to mint or print based on what's been printed already. So the first couple of cards that are due to go out of print are the Bandit, the Conjurer, the Gargoyle Lion, the Deceiver. They're all pretty much the same in the 89% mark. So they won't be sticking around for much longer. Then we've got pretty much everything else. So the Tide Biter is 8 cents. That feels like stealing. Why is a Tide Biter 8 cents? That feels crazy. Let's try and verify this story. How much is a gold foil Tide Biter then? $3.83. So let's turn off that gold filter and look for that Tide Biter. If I, yes, Tide Biter is 8 cents. Yeah, I know, right? But it just feels cheap. It feels so cheap. I'm not saying that it's a high price. I'm saying it's such a low price, particularly for an epic, because you only need 46 BCX to max one out. That genuinely feels like stealing to me, because it's such a useful card. So there's 1,471 of them available. Where does the price start to go up? I feel like I might need peak monsters for this. Alright, back to this browser tab. Over to peak monsters, not to my blog. Peak monsters. Buy them all. Look, that's why I'm going to peak monsters, I think. Tide Biter. Bulk buy. How many BCX? What? $3.64 for a max Tide Biter. I should switch to the right account first. Yes, now that I'm on the right account. Bulk. Alright. $3.64 feels like a great deal. Now it's $3.96 for a max one. That still feels like a great deal. Now it's $4 for a max one. I feel like it's a great deal all the way up to $5. So I'm just gonna keep buying max ones. until they're oh, they just got cheaper. What is this? What is this garbage? I have no idea how many Tide Biters I'm buying right now. But it seems to be a lot. Someone's dumping as I'm pumping. You know, it'd be really bad if I wasn't buying them and I was just renting them. I don't think that's what's happening. Okay. Okay, now it's up to $5. The Tide Biter. All right, so I'll stop there. And I should probably check to see how many I just bought because I'm not sure. Tide. So I just bought 471 BCX of Tide Biter. So now the annoying thing is all of these various BCX ones. I mean, the 10 BCX makes a lot of sense as rental cards because that's when they get blast shield. But this one that's level 5, that's what, 44? We should probably level that one up. Congrats, you now own all of the Tide Biters. No, not all of them, just a fair few. Now to burn them. No, I won't be burning them. And it feels like it did like no damage to my DEC balance, but I'm going to go refresh my DEC balance and probably be sad. That says I've still got 1.5 million DEC, which feels absurd because I feel as though I just spent like thousands and thousands of DEC. Yeah, that feels like it didn't even move it. Good man left a sum at $10 per BCX. Back to the market then. Tide Biter. Well, they went from 8 cents to 12 cents, which I feel like is slightly more reasonable as far as I'm concerned. What I should probably do though is go look at how many I got BCX wise. 471. It looks like I need 5 more to have 10 max Tide Biters, so I need 10 more BCX of Tide Biter to make that a nice even number. So there's 10 BCX, but then it's like 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now that's 11 max Tide Biters, 10 of which I've purchased in the last, I don't know how many minutes. So yeah, I didn't expect to go on this shopping spree. But I don't regret it. It's happened now. And that's my life. Thanks for watching my stream. I'll be back again on Thursday, where we'll have a look at whatever rewards I got from the end of the season. And I hope until then you guys manage to climb the ladder better than what I did today. Buy cards, get cards. They're so cheap right now. Like I love doing what I just did there. I don't even know how much I pumped the Tide Biter by, but I feel like I still got bargains. Thanks for your time, everyone, and I will catch you all again very, very soon. Cheers.